We gotta do it again, guys. We gotta do it again. Wait. Bang! No. Wow. The late adopter. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Hello, everybody. Welcome to 9:30. No, sorry. 9 sharp a.m. Central European Time. Bitcoin Daily. Tech analysis. Live stream. We do this every show, every single day, exactly on the dollar, 9 a.m. But why? Why do we do it, guys? Why do we do it? Because we gotta know whether Bitcoin is gonna go down or up. It's gonna go down or up. Right now, Bitcoin is bleeding. Everybody is, thinking, hoping. Yeah, it's a small pullback before the, we eventually get 55, 57k, 100k, and so forth, so forth. I hope you guys are right. I'm not saying anything against that, but we'll see what I think. Gaming Coin's potential gains again, like last time. By the way, guys, how's everybody doing in the chat? Debuting is here, Batch. Who more? Debuting and Batch. Alif, Steven. And yeah, those are the guys. Those are the guys. If more green names are in the chat but haven't written in the chat, say hello, guys. Say hello. Birgit is here. 20k are welcome. Birgit is ready. Anyways, guys, what do you think? What do you think is gonna sell? What do you think will happen? Not sell. Sell on sale. So it's not a big drop, guys. It's not a big drop. Like we just recently had a drop of something like 8.76%. So this up here, it's technically less than previous drop. So small dump. Not saying this not gonna go lower or higher, but technically, like there is no need to panic yet. Yesterday we drew some very nice support lines, or we drew some lines that we are anticipating, are important lines. 46,000. We don't want to get below 46,000 because this is the 200 moving average again. You can see here the 200 moving average going right over here. Break down. You don't want to do it for the third time. You don't want to do it, so you don't want to get below 46,000. And then we got a 44,000 and we break that, like we are looking at 38,000 and so forth. 53, 39, 107, 80, 200 beach. 53. So you are hoping actually that we are going to go to 53, 39, why is everybody hoping that we are gonna go to 23? By the way, guys, I seen some other YouTubers are saying that we are gonna have everybody is saying like we're gonna have a dump, but first we'll go to 57k or 55k or 53k. Why is everybody saying that first we're gonna go out to these levels up here and then correct? Like nobody's saying that we are not gonna correct, but everybody's saying we are gonna go up here before we correct. That's what I'm actually thinking. Like, why is everybody saying that we are gonna go up here before we correct? I mean, they might be right, like small pullback, then up here, then a correction down here, then bigger move. Sure, man. So they can bail out, lol. Love you, man. Keep up the good work. Love you back, Hamid. Love you back, Hamid Reza. Love you back. So yeah, I think that's we've been talking about that before. Max Payne psychological. We've been talking about that before. Every time people think like one last pump, or one last dump before we, one last thing, anything one last, when people start talking about one last thing, it just might be that the one last thing never comes. The one last thing never comes, and we just go into opposite direction right now. So over here we have, yesterday a lot of people are bullish. 2 days ago, we dumped nicely, right? We dumped really nicely, and then we pumped up here on the 10 moving average. And I was reading the chat, I was reading the Telegram chat, and I saw that a lot of people are quite bullish up here. Yeah, this is the support. We are going to to 50, 55k, 50k plus. A lot of people are super bullish, but I was watching the 4 hourly and the 1 hourly, and the 1 hourly, you can see the 1 hourly, try to get back above this 200 what's that, 100 moving average, this blue line. It had hard time getting above that. This is since yesterday, since like 7 o'clock, it was in the area, like, this was the last try to get above it and right back down again. On the 4 hourly, you can see here that the 200 moving average, 1, 2, 3, couldn't get above the 20 moving average here on the 4 hourly. But people are still talking, even up here, up here, they were still talking about, yeah, this is gonna go towards the upside. But I was still like looking at these last moving averages to see if they're gonna be acting as a resistance, and they did. So we got a big dump today. Everybody got like shaking, like bam. A lot of coins are down, decent amount. Crypto has been talking about W pattern, but this time invalidated. W pattern, so bottoming pattern, some kind of he was talking about double bottom. I don't know what kind of W pattern he's been talking about. He makes like new stuff every single day, like sensational stuff. Jutro kasni adapter. Na vrijeme, on the petrodollar. Yeah, on the petrodollar. What about the moon pump? No moon pump. Guys, it's a blue moon. Maybe this, you know, we got the moon phases, but you know, it's a blue moon. It's a blue moon. This moon is blue moon. It's full moon, but it's blue moon, and blue moons are sad moons. So, you know, maybe the sad moon is gonna crush us a little bit down. Also, we've been spreading the, you know, we've been preaching about the full moons for a while now, you know, and everybody knows about the full moon right now. So maybe somebody said maybe we switch the new moon with the full moon. You know how they work technically. So right now maybe the full moon is meaning down and new moon means up, because you know people are watching the moons. People are watching moons. We spread the love too far away. So right now maybe the moons switched phases, unfortunately. Dobro jutro tijela, kakve veze imaš sa Balkanom? Pa nekakve veze, nekakve imam. Znaš, tamo dole malo more ima I takve stvari. Okay, guys, let's see what's happening here. Let's see what's happening. So, do you guys think this is gonna go more down or not? So, I think this 20 moving average is really important. I think the 20 moving average is even more important than the 100 200 moving average. Let's clear this bit up here. Let's do it something like this up here. There is a red line and there is a purple line. The purple line is the 200 moving average, and the red line is the 20 moving average. Now, which one of these are important? I think that 20 moving average is right now more important than the 200 moving average. Why? Because it was getting support here, and right now it's getting support here. You can see here how we couldn't get close to the 20 moving average. Here we got all the way on the 20 moving average, and here we are breaking the 20 moving average. I think if you break the 20 moving average, that's a bad sign. Doesn't matter how you look at it, how you switch it around. That's a bad sign, especially if you break both the 20 and the 200 moving average. Now we are already down 4.5%, so you know it's a decent chance that this might actually bounce up here. It's a decent chance. We already had, but you know, technically you can also, you know, regard this as a bounce, and right now a pullback back down. So, you know, why would we have another bounce? That's the question. Why would we have another bounce? So I'm looking actually, I'm looking at these levels down here, the 20 and the 200 moving average. If we break that on the downside, I'm bearish. Unfortunately, let's go a little bit back, just get my lens back up here. But you see that we yesterday we put some very nice numbers up here. 46,000. 46,000 has to hold. If we break the 46,000, you can see that's the 200 moving average. If we break the 46,000, this level down here at 44,400 on Binance, this is on Coinbase, but on Binance it's gonna be 44,200 or something like that. This level down here, it's made of this support. If we break that on the downside, I think that's a big no-no. This is a big no-no signal. Signal. If you break that, if you break the no-no signal down here on the downside, I think you know, probably thinking like 50 moving average, 100 moving average, or this 38 line somewhere around here, it's gonna, you know, pop. I think it's gonna be quite closer to 38,000. But this 50 moving average is rising rapidly, so I think that 50 moving average might be enough to give us a bounce towards the upside. So you know, fall down, then towards the upside, maybe here rejection or and up, maybe. You know, assumption never good for price. We've been talking about this rising wedge up here. Let's just remove some moving averages up here. We've been talking about some rising wedge, guys, right? And you know, I've been drawing my rising wedge something like this up here. I've been drawing the rising wedge something like this, and you know, there are other ways to draw the rising wedge. Now unfortunately there are no more ways you can draw the rising wedge where you are still inside the wedge. The only way they can draw this right now, you can see here, even this is broken, but the only way you can draw this to give it any kind of hope was up here. Right, this was the last hope, because there is no other way you can draw this, you know, this bottom line. You know, maybe there's something like this up here, right? Maybe, like, sure, but this is right now, and then you see that around 46,000 there is some kind of support, but you know, but the wedge, there is no other way to draw it, and you can see here that right now we are breaking that. we are breaking the wedge. Doesn't matter how you draw it, the wedge is getting broken right now. So right now you can of course look for other lines, look for other hopiums and stuff like that, you know, some kind of expanding channel without this bottom down here. It looks good, but then of course if you start falling below that be 46,000 level. If you fall below 46,000 level, like we could draw up here, you know, we are you know, that hopium is gone as well. Then you're looking at something like this up here, that's 44,000 anyway. But you know, we already put the numbers down. We already put the numbers down, and we can already see it here. Now on the 4 hourly, we are breaking the 100 moving average, which is not good. We still got 46 minutes left, so it's gonna be interesting to see whether we hold the 100 moving average on 4 hourly or not. Now we won't be having a live stream for next 46 minutes, but you know, this level up here at 46,999, 47,000, this level at 47,000, it's gonna be important. This is the 100 moving average. This is the 100 moving average, so it's gonna be important to see whether we close below the blue line, the 100 moving average or not. So that's gonna happen in 45 minutes right now, 57 seconds, 56, 55, 54 seconds. That's gonna happen. So if you can close above it, you know, if you can do something like this up here, where we have the big wick up here and close above it, that might actually give us some decent support on the 4 hourly, you know, which might actually, you know, get us to bounce back to this 20 moving average, you know, to test it again, because right now the 20 moving average is the problem. The 20 moving average is right now pushing us down, but we are on the 4 hourly. I think we are a little bit extended from the 20 moving average. Let's see that. Let's see if we are extended from the 20 moving average on the 4 hourly and how much we are extended. So let's use the not 10, let's no, this is style 20 moving average. Let's see the 20 moving average down here. This is the 4 hourly. Yeah, a little bit extended on the 20 moving average. Let's pop the line down there, something like this, I think. Yeah, I mean, this is a, you know, big extension, but normal movement in this uptrend. You can see here, we are right now at this 20 moving average. Sorry, not that, but we are extended downside, like normal extension. It can pop more. It can pump more, but you know, it's not that in the when it's going out to the wall. Sorry, going up, down here, down. Okay, ever since. Let's see previous you know, previous bear market. Let's go down here. Let's see here now. Previous bear market. Yeah, it's a normal extension, but you know, there are some very big moves to the downside that can happen. Let's see. Let's measure it with the wick. Let's measure it with the wick instead. Down here, and the wick right now is there. It's not that extended. It's not that extended. It's a little bit extended, but not that much. It's a normal extension, if you can call it that. It's a normal extension. Now but you know, the farther we go down, the more extended you are. The farther we go down, so it depends on how fast you go down. So we're gonna see how this extension actually works, you know. But at one point, it might have a slight pullback towards the upside, because right now we are doing something like from top over here, we are already down 5.6%, but you know, from the open to the close, 4.75%. So we're gonna see how this this works out. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So the most important thing to watch for right now on the 4 hourly is to see if you're gonna you know, close up below the 100 moving average. You can see also previously that 100 moving average. Previously, the blue line, the 100 moving average, has been acting as decent support, and right now we are breaking that. You know, you don't want to break the previous support. KC sent me here. KC sent me CoinSkid. Well, CoinSkid, thanks a bunch. CoinSkid crew. Nice. One day when I grow up, I wanna become CoinSkid. Mike Mikuji Crypto is in the chat as well. Mikuji, hey guys, CK crew, listen to me, guys. Everybody that's been on, coming to my channel, send love back to the Coins crew, like CoinSkid, and say the late adopter says love back. Thanks for the ride on the chat, on the live chat stream. But the CoinSkid crew, go to Mikuji Crypto, go to this guy, you know, and send some love there. You know, CK sends love to me, I send love to this guy, okay? CoinSkid intro your moon phase, but it did not happen this round. We're gonna see about the moon phases, how they work out. But you know, this time it's a blue moon, so you know, blue moon, sad moon, so maybe something there's something with the moon that's not actually working out. CK, well, CK, thanks for the spam, CK, thanks for the spam. Now let's continue, guys, let's continue. So like we said, on the 4 hourly, you don't want to lose the 100 moving average, still dropping down, but the extensions are getting bigger. The extension is getting bigger, I think. Not that much. This is a weak. Let's just use the close. Close is pretty. Like we are already getting, I mean, there are definitely some big dumps away from the 20 moving average. Definitely, like even over here. Much love for Samo in New Zealand. Thanks for the $5, man. I appreciate the money. Love the money. Yeah, it's a normal extension, but nothing to be worried about yet. I think nothing to be worried about yet. It can go more. So what is the next support level? 44 or 46? 44 is the, you know, 44 is the line you do not, 46 is the line you do not want to cross. Okay, that's the 200 moving average. That's the purple line. You don't want to cross that. You don't want to close below that on the daily. Yeah, so right now technically support is at 46,000 and the 20 moving average up here. So these two lines are really important. That's the first level. So if you lose that, you're going to 44.4 or 42.42 on Binance. So if you lose this, you're going to the next one, all right? And if you lose this, you're going to 50 moving average or 38, right? So you know, you got some lines down up here. You got some supports that need to be respected at one point. So like we always say, we do not know which level will be respected. We do not know which support will hold. The only thing we know is when we start dumping is we are looking for which support will hold, right? We know where the supports are. We do not know which support will hold. So, you know, we might actually go down, but we do not know where the support is going to be. We do not know where support is going to be. So what we are doing when we are looking at the numbers, we are looking at supports, we are looking where the, you know, the price will actually bounce up, right? We are looking for price to come to that level and then see how it reacts to that level. So we are looking for either breaking of the level or bouncing off the level. But, you know, we got the supports, we got the numbers, so it's all good. New theme song sounds bearish, we won't dodge daddy. Yeah, thanks for ruining the moon phases, CK. You know, you should have never, you know, the moon phases worked before. They were working perfectly, and then CK spread the love, and now everybody knows about the moon phases. Now the moon phases are not working anymore. Unfortunately, guys, unfortunately. Can you check if the previous full moon phase started later than usual? You know, the moon, when it comes to the moon phases, they can start both before and after. You know, previous moon phase started before. You know, here also you can say it started before. You know, but it can start both after and before. It really doesn't matter. You can see here the full moon came up here and dumped really hard, and then continued to go up. You know, ended up here. You know, technically it went down, so it didn't actually work as expected. you know, it was already in a moon up, started a little bit down, you know. It depends, you know. The moon phase are not like, the moon phases are not exact indicator. It's more like a, you know, a market psychology indicator. You know, you look at the moon phases to recognize what's happening with people. You know, yeah, are people bullish? Are people people can be bullish, but you know there can be other stuff that's pulling the price down. But you know, it's a bullish indicator. It's same with other stuff. You know, you might have a really nice falling wedge, you know, and that's a bullish indicator. But we are not saying, you know, it has to go up just because you got a falling wedge. You know, it's a bullish indicator, but it's not a be and all end. You know, you got to look at all the indicators, including the moon phases, and then figure out what's gonna happen. Because of course moon phases do not fail, but you know they do go different ways, different times. You can see here during the bull run how this new moon actually started here and ended up here, you know. So the new moon went all the way up, you know, because there was so much bullishness. So the new moon did not have enough bearishness to push the price down, but full moons did have bullishness to push the price up, you know. So it's one of the indicators, you know. It's just like a moving average or MACD or RSI. It's just one of the indicators that you know, tells you if we are having a little bit more bullishness or bearishness. So it is giving us a little bit more bullishness, but unfortunately that a little bit bullishness, it's not enough. So we are going a little bit down, but I don't you know, if I'm gonna say anything, I wouldn't say that, you know, just because we have the full moon. I don't think we're gonna go down to 29,000 today. I don't think we're gonna down to 29,000 today. Maybe only 13,000, you know, but not 29,000. But it's just like saying to you that, okay, at least we have a little bit bullishness, but not much. Wave 1 done, wave 2 now, wave 3 will break all-time high, have a 4 retrace, wave 5 will hit 107k. What happened with the 200, man? What happened with the 200? You cannot go down from 200, man. My plans, my future plans depend on the 200 prediction, not 107. You know, 107 is nothing. We want Michael TA. Yeah, why not? This guy is full of nonsense. Jivu Park. If you're not following the moon phases, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. What about the parallel channel on the 4 hourly? Yeah, let's check the parallel channel, because you know we've been saying that this is a rising wedge, and you know there has been some controversy whether this you know, whether this is how are you gonna draw it? How are you gonna draw this? Something like this up here. Maybe something like this, but doesn't matter how you draw it. Even the channel is right now being broken to the downside. Even the channel is being broken to the downside. Illuminati following moon phases. Sure, why not? I hope they do. I hope they do. You know, that can help us. Is Bitcoin going down, more down? Well, it's down 4.3%. It's already extended to the downside. So, you know, probability for, you know, another big dump is getting less and less. So, you know, how much dump, you know, like, can we have another 50% dump? Sure, why not? It can happen. It can happen. 50% dumps happens. Not that often, but they do happen. Now, can we go down more? Of course, there is nothing to say that we cannot go down. But you can see here right now that we are holding the 20 moving average. We just pulled a little bit back. We pulled a little bit back. What was this? What was this? This was 5%, and then right now pulling back 4%. So we still got how much? 32 minutes left for this close. So this 200, we want to close above the 100 moving average up here. And on the daily, you can see here that we managed to pull back above the 20 moving average up here. So really nice. So we're gonna see whether this support is gonna hold. But you know, On the daily, there is still 16 hours left. Anything can happen. This can, of course, also continue going up. I'm not saying that, like, this might be some kind of bear trap, of course, go down, and then before you know it, we are up here at the end of the day. Until the candle is closed, you cannot talk about the candle. Until the candle is closed, you cannot talk about the candle. So what we can talk about is the 4-hourly candles. Not this one, but you know, we can talk about everything up here. But this candle is not closed, and until it is not closed, you know, it can do anything it want to do. So we are only talking about candles that have closed, and that's this one candle and everything before that. But this candle is like, it's assumption. It's assumption at best. Link does better in bear markets. I hope you are correct, man. The Link did very well during the 2018-19 bear market. You know, it was best performing, asset versus Bitcoin for a long time, and then suddenly, you know, stopped. So we're gonna see if, you know, it gets another pump to the upside during the bear times. But then, Coinskid, but then, you know, you are proponent of that this is not a bear market, so technically, you know, Link shouldn't perform. Tila predicted another perfect support baby bounce coming to fight the closing trade. I didn't predict anything, man. I just know where the supports are, you know, and then we are looking at how the price is gonna act on the supports. People think there is some kind of magic numbers, you know, we're gonna stop that, you know, tank analysis know that it's gonna come here and then it's gonna bounce, you know. They don't know. There are support here, there is support here, there is support here, there is support here, and you know, the traders, the analysis, they pick what they pick the support they have most faith in, and they, you know, call that support. It's gonna go there. It's not gonna go here. It's gonna go there. It's not gonna go there. It's gonna go there. And then if it goes something like this, you know, they failed. If it goes something like this, they failed. But if it does this up here and go up here, they get bragging rights, you know. So that's that. But we know where the supports are. We know where the supports are. How can you know the technical target of a parallel channel? How can you know technical target of a parallel channel? I don't know, man. If it's a parallel channel, then it's let me show you up here. Let's just remove these. Now let's find a clean chart. It is a nice clean chart. Okay, so you got some kind of let's first draw the parallel channel. Okay, so you got some kind of parallel channel up here, right? And the upper line is something like up here, right? Okay, give or take. Okay, so this is a parallel channel. So let's do it another way. Fib channels. So let's do it like this over here. So when you got a parallel channel, that means that all the lines are parallel, which makes it very easy, right? Let's see. Let me just draw this nicely. Something like this. Okay, it's good enough. So if this is parallel channel, right? If this is the parallel channel, because these lines are parallel, like 100% parallel, like. So when it breaks the line, the next support line on the parallel channels is down here, right? It's around 40,000, you can see, and you know, if it bounces up here, you know, the resistance is at 57,000. So parallel channels, these are acting as a support and resistance lines. Doesn't matter how it actually breaks or not. So if you look at the parallel channels, this is what you are looking for. Now there are better parallel channels and there are not so good parallel channels, but usually that's how, you know, support and resistance works on the parallel channels. You know, it's the double of the previous, right? And so forth, so forth. Why are you not at the beach? Waiting for a video, mate. Zico will get you all wrecked. He fails to mention every bull market we rejected between 0.618 and 0.72. Okay, so what you are saying about the Fibonacci? Now I don't use Fibonacci. You guys know I don't use Fibonacci, but let's do Fibonacci's because the rejection comes, and this is not typical for this this move up here. This is the golden pocket. I don't know why I put it. I actually look at a golden pocket. Let me just remove the golden pocket. Whatever. 0618. That's up there. And I think we could look at previous also dumps. Where is it? Uh, 0618 is up here, but it's not actually that good. It's not actually that good. I don't know. Maybe it's the pump we should be. Let's clear it up. $0.32. So is that down 20k? Now Fibonacci is not my thing. Fibonacci. Let's not go into the Fibonacci's, guy. Let's not go into Fibonacci's. CET, crown is CK crown crypto cam. No, CK is CoinSkid, man. He's got a channel. It's called CoinSkid. Also, this guy Mikuji crypto, but it's CoinSkid. There you go, CoinSkid. That's his channel, man. That's the guy. That's the dude. You know. Sell pressure is because of tomorrow's option expiry. Maybe there might have something to do with that, but you know, fibs do not tell lies. Fibs are just like everything else. Support resistance. It only depends on how much you believe in them. How low you think we're gonna go? This, guys, what I think this is a rising wedge now. Rising wedge, right? This I think this was a rising wedge. I think we failed the rising wedge, and what I'm looking at right now, because up here there was also a rising wedge, give or take, right? Rising wedge, something like up here, right? There was a rising wedge over here somewhere like this, give or take. Give or take. There was also some kind of rising wedge up here. You can see a rising wedge, and then we fell to the downside, right? And right over here we fell to the downside. And what happened is you go up and then you go sideways. You go up and then you go sideways, and then you drop down. And when you drop down below this level down here, that's the problem. So you don't want to drop below 44,000. You don't want to drop below 44,000. This is a very regular pattern. It happens a lot of times. You got some kind of rising wedge. You fall down. You try to get up. You cannot get up above the wedge. So you go sideways, and then you drop down below the previous bottom. So that's around 44,000 for us right now, 44,000. So if you drop below 44,000, we can expect more dump. Now the more dump goes back to the next level down here, which is around 38,000 up here. You can see here we got that. So if you lose 44,000 up here, we are going down to 38,000. That might actually give us support. There may be some pump up here. There may be up here. We don't know what's going to happen. But right now we are looking at this 44 level, then 38 level. And after that, if we lose the 38 level for some reason up here, on the downside, we are looking to actually go below 39,000. If you lose 38 level, I'm looking to below 29,000. Below 29,000. But this rising wedge did play out, and it's finished right now. So I think right now we are. I think we are gonna test. I think we are gonna test this 24,000 or something like that. I think we're gonna test this one down here. I think we're gonna do that. Daily. There are other stuff, you know, MACD and this and that we can watch. Let's look at the CME future chart. Yeah, it's holding on the 10 moving average, so it's not actually that bad. But right now, 4-hourly break in there. Yeah. Backtesting confluence zone right now. Have to break to go lower. Of course, it has to break to go lower. That's nice. But yeah, it went up. So right now it's looking for support. It's looking for. That's why we are saying this 100 moving average on the 4-hourly important. This 46,000. That's the 220 moving average. That's important. So one of these is gonna give it enough support to one of these supports. Let's put down to 20 moving average. Up here 46.7. These three levels are really important to hold. It doesn't matter which one it's gonna hold. 46.7, 46, 44.4. Doesn't matter which. But if we break this level down here, 44,000, that's bad. That's bad. That's ultimately bad move towards the downside. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to break the 44. We have not had the daily close below 13 EMA so far. Why are you looking at the 13 EMA? That's what I want to know. Tila, I've joined as a zone on the announcement section of the Patreon. I'll check your Patreon. By the way, Mikuji, thanks for sending me a free invite to your Patreon. Unfortunately, I'm not that much on Discord, but I do appreciate, because I can come there and troll your Patreons from time to time. So thanks for that. But I don't use Discord that much nowadays. Telegram is where the crypto is. It's not on it's not on the Discord. I think I don't know. Include the fib level. But I can check it out. I have to go make vids. Take care, around latest TLA. Bye bye, Coins Kid. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by and sending your crew to the channel. I like that. I like that. Later, CK. See ya later, alligator. Ikumuchi cloud indicator bullishness is coming days. Can you check, please? I'm not really good at the Ichimoku cloud. I don't like the indicator. Complicated indicators I don't like. I like simple indicators. They show you one thing, and then I like to use several simple indicators to actually give me the picture of what's happening. But these complex indicators that are actually including, the MACD, the moving averages, this and that, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know why. What's the day going? RSI and Fib only. I don't like Fibs. I don't like Fibs because, it uses natural numbers and, yeah. How tall are you? Tall enough. Yeah, by the way, let's get see what's DXY is doing on the weekly. Having a pullback, no problem. There's still the 10 moving average there. There's Thursday, so I still got some days left, but still no problem. Still going towards the deflation. Let's see the Bitcoin dominance. What's Bitcoin dominance doing? There was. Where are my lines? There are my lines. Let's go and see what Bitcoin dominance is doing. Right now, Bitcoin is failing, but Bitcoin is going up. So this was alt season down here, alt season. Not much. It's gonna be interesting to see if this actually continues down while Bitcoin is going down, because that means that the altcoins are gonna get crashed. Right now, Bitcoin. Right now it's not much happening. Let's go to the 4-hourly. What can we compare this to? Let's compare to something. Let's compare to BTC USDT, Binance price new scale. Okay. So this is the latest development. You can see here the price of Bitcoin goes up, and starting over here, this is the alt season. technically the alt season. This is the alts are pumping, and it continues going up, but the alts are not pumping. Right now it's going down, but alts are still going to sideways. So what can we conclude from this? Bitcoin dumping, but alts are not dumping faster. So no. It's too early. I cannot do this right now. I cannot do this right now. Max pay for options today is 42k. I don't get options. Previously, the people have been talking about options and max pay in price and where it should be like max pay for whatever the max pay might mean. But I remember not previous month or something like that, but like few months ago, people are saying certain number about option expiry max pain, but that never happened, not even close. And after that, I never heard about any more talk about the max pain on the option expiry. We found support on the 1 minute chart. Yeah, why not, man? Look at that support. This looks to me, this is a big move to the downside, impulsive move to the downside. So that means that all of this is actually divergences. And right now divergences are correcting up here. So let's see if I'm correct down here. This is not divergences. So big impulsive move, and then you got first divergence, and it goes up here. Divergence. No, there is no divergence up here. This is actually corrected, and there is divergence up there, and then technically up here it is. I don't know. It's 1 minute chart. Who cares? By the way, guys, I gotta go. Debutant, thanks for stopping by. What's time is 44. Hey bro, long time lurker, never caught you live, hope you're well, thanks for your wisdom. Adam, thanks for stopping by and saying hey. That's a very good observation. BTC moves a lot, but alts not so much. We are George, we just huddle. Yeah, you can do that. Anyways, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. My digestive system says that I should be in the bathroom right now. So I'm thinking I should probably listen to my digestive system. That said, we still got 14 minutes left to this 4 hourly close. The best case scenario right now on the 4 hourly is closing above the 100 moving average on the 4 hourly. I think that if we can get some kind of support going over here, maybe it's gonna wait for the 10 and 20 moving average before we continue a little bit down. But if we close below the, we are already extended to the downside, so I don't know how much downside you can have in short span of time. Nothing can go straight down, guys. You have to understand, nothing can go straight down, right? That's a big extension, and it's just gonna be brought right back up. It has to be a slow movement to the downside or a little bit faster, but it doesn't go drop to straight down to 36,000. So when it does that, it gets extended from the moving averages and just gets a pullback. So whether this is enough to pullback to go back or not, it kind of depends. But we are looking at this 100 moving average to see if it's gonna hold. Either way, I think right now we are on the way to the a little bit to the downside. I'm hoping one of these levels up here is gonna hold today. I think we can get, I'm hoping, we can get some kind of bounce, but for every level you break on the downside, the targets is the next level, and so forth. So what we are looking for right now is where the support is gonna kick in, whether it's gonna be at 44,000 or 46,000. So how we do that? We look at the price action. We look at what price is doing when it hits those supports. Does get support? Doesn't get support, and so forth. But we got this. We got the targets. Watch the targets. Watch on the way how it reacts to these support levels once it starts hitting the support levels, and we'll see where we can find the support. On the other hand, just say that this level of support, 44,004 or 44,002 on Binance, it's really important not to break. If you break this support down here, I think probability is to go all the way down there. So I'm hoping that this 44.2 can actually give us support. Best case scenario 46. but the 44, I think it's really important not to break. Really important not to break. With that said, I really gotta go to the bathroom. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the channel. Come back tomorrow 9 sharp AM Central European Time. Bitcoin Daily, tech analysis as always. Mikuji Crypto, thanks for stopping by. Coinsky, thanks for stopping by. The green names, thanks for stopping by. I'll leave, sell and go to the toilet signal. Guys, if we break the 200 moving average, if we break the 44,000, that's sell and go to the bathroom signal. Okay, sell and go to the toilet signal. Okay, I gotta go. I really gotta go. Boss, your digestive system is probably right. Yeah, my digestive system is right. There's the stop button badge on the dollar as well. He's having his own dump. You guys got the best jokes. Okay, I seriously got to go to the bathroom. Okay, guys, bye-bye.